On the 26th of May 1937 at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, the SCR-268 radar developed by the U.S. Army Signal Corps was publicly demonstrated to the U.S. Secretary of War. Directed by Colonel William R. Blair, this marked the first radar system to be put into regular use. The Little Steel Strike began as 85,000 steel workers walked off their jobs. Companies affected included Republic Steel, Inland Steel, and Youngstown Sheet and Tube. The strike was led by the Steel Workers Organizing Committee, or the SWOC, SWOC, of the Congress of Industrial Organizations, the CIO. In contrast to earlier peaceful agreements with Big Steel, these companies refused to recognize the union. At the Ford River Rouge complex in Dearborn, Michigan, United Auto Workers organizers were attacked by Ford's private security force, the Ford Service Department. Among the beaten people were Walter Reuther and Richard Frankenstein. The assault occurred while they were posing for a photo, this photo, on a pedestrian overpass during a peaceful leaflet campaign. This violent episode became known as the Battle of the Overpass, a turning point in the American labor movement. Finally, over in Hollywood, the boxing-themed drama Kid Galahad premiered, starring Edward G. Robinson, Bette Davis, Humphrey Bogart, and newcomer to Hollywood Wayne Morris in the title role. The film focused on corruption and redemption in the professional boxing world. Elections were held in the Netherlands for all 100 seats of the Dutch parliament. Prime Minister Hendrikus Colijn's anti-revolutionary party, the ARP, only won 17 seats, which was a big loss in standing. However, Prime Minister Colijn maintained control of the country through a coalition agreement with the Rooms-Katholieke Staatspartij, the Roman Catholic State Party, and the Christian Historical Union, the Christelijke Historische Unie, CHU. Then, over in the Middle East, Iran and Turkey officially settled their long-disputed common border. A demarcation agreement signed in Tehran brought an end to years of territorial disagreement. And finally, Egypt became the 63rd and final country to join the League of Nations. This occurred even as the League was already in decline, with 8 countries having withdrawn and 11 more soon to follow. Oh, 2 more facts actually. Lots of facts today. Over in Germany, the Deutsche Gotterkenntnis, the German knowledge of God, developed by Erich Ludendorff, was officially recognized as a religion. It promoted a type of neo-pagan nationalist spirituality opposed to Christianity and aligned with Volksideologie. Volksideologie, yes. Then, Switzerland raises the child labor age from 14 to 15 years, and a Soviet explorer by name of Otto Schmidt and 3 of his colleagues landed on Arctic ice. Their goal was to conduct 1 year of scientific research on a drifting ice floe in the northern Arctic Ocean. And now, really the final fact, I promise. The Polish government dissolved the League of the Defense of Human and Citizen Rights, an organization known for defending political prisoners and advocating civil liberties. The average temperature over in Berlin was 22.7 degrees Celsius. And boy, those were a lot of facts today. A lot of facts, a lot of pictures. But we made it to the gameplay, so let's go. Gonna try to see if we can witness the end of this battle here today. Probably not. Probably 1 more day, or 2 if the Panzer gets knocked out. Which he probably will, let's be honest. Especially since we got a counter-tactic again. That being said, the Soviet tank is also very close to 0. Very, very close. But it's not going to get there today. Ours is, yeah, our Panzer got knocked out. So, that's alright. It still has 78% strength, so let's let it reinforce a bit. In the meantime, what we can do, maybe, is send the other infantry back in. Where is it? Well, I'll look at it tomorrow. It's fine. As for technology, I haven't gotten a lot of advice yet. Yesterday's video didn't receive a lot of views yet. So, one guy said I should do torpedoes, but I haven't been focusing on submarines at all, and I'm also not building any. So I don't think that's the best idea. So I'm gonna wait a bit longer with choosing my tech. It's probably gonna be a support company, to be honest. Just which one? Signal, field hospital, maintenance. One of those three, probably. Or maybe paratroopers could be cool. I think, yeah. And anti-tank does unlock one nice thing, apparently. Yeah, anyway. Enough banter. See you guys tomorrow.